Hello, my name is Angel. I'm in 12th grade.
My name is Melissa, and I'm in 11th grade.
And we are
Raider Media Lowell, the TV production club.
Today we're going to be reading to you
Gaston.
Written by Kelly DiPuccio.
And pictures by Christian Robinson.
Miss Poodle admired her new puppies.
Fifi, Fufu, Ooh La La,
And
Gaston.
Would you like to see them again?
Fifi, Fufu, Ooh La La,
And
Gaston.
Perfectly precious, aren't they? Mrs. Poodle thought so too. The puppies grew, as puppies do. 3 were no bigger than teacups. The 4th, however, continued to grow until he was the size of a teapot. Miss Poodle took pride in teaching her puppies how to be proper pooches. They were taught to sip, never slobber. Good, well done, very nice. Nice try. They were taught to yip, never yap.
Yep, yep, yep.
Rough! And they were taught to walk with grace, never race.
Tip, toe, tippy toe.
Whoa! Mrs. Poodle was very pleased with all her puppies.
Fifi, Fufu, Ooh La La,
And
Gaston.
Spring arrived, and the proud mother, eager to show off her darlings, she took them to the park for their very first stroll in public. There was so much to see. Daffodils, ducklings, dogs. Oh dear, who do we have here?
Rocky, Ricky, Bruno,
And
Antoinette.
Would you like to see them again?
Rocky, Ricky, Bruno,
And
Antoinette.
This was more than a little awkward. The mothers sized up the pups. The pups were sized up by one another. It seems there's been a terrible mistake, Mrs. Bulldog said, breaking the silence.
A wee wee.
Mrs. Poodle agreed sadly.
Whatever shall we do?
Mrs. Bulldog could not come up with an answer.
I guess we'll let them decide.
She replied at last.
Gaston
and
Antoinette
were young, but even they could see that they had been a mix-up. The 2 puppies began to circle around and around the group.
Gaston
walked with grace.
Antoinette
raced.
Gaston
yipped.
Antoinette
yapped. And when they finally came to a stop, the puppies had traded places. There, that looked right. It just didn't feel right. That evening, Antoinette tried to fit in with her new sisters, but she didn't like anything proper or precious or pink.
Phooey.
On the other side of town,
Gaston
tried to fit in with his new brothers, but he did not like anything brutish or brawny or brown.
Ick. Antoinette
and
Gaston
were not the only ones who were having a hard time adjusting. The next morning, Mrs. Poodle forgot about being proper and raced back to the park. Mrs. Bulldog was already there, waiting with her burly brood.
It seems we've made a terrible mistake.
She nearly shouted.
Wee wee.
Mrs. Poodle agreed happily. This time,
Gaston
and
Antoinette
wasted no time trading places. There, that looked right. And it felt right too. From that day forward, the families met in the park every afternoon to play.
Rocky, Ricky, Bruno,
And
Antoinette
taught the poodle puppies a thing or two about being rough. Likewise,
Fifi, Fufu, Ooh La La,
and
Gaston
taught the bulldog puppies a thing or two about being tender. And many years later, when
Gaston
and
Antoinette
fell in love and had puppies of their own, they taught them to be whatever they wanted to be.
The end. And thank you for listening to us read Gaston.
Raider Media Lowell signing out.
Bye!